Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to our beloved lecturer Dr. Wan Syahdilah Shah binti Shahar and to all our classmates. Today, our group will be present about financial planning industry in Malaysia. My name NURIN BALQIS binti JAAFAR. You can call me NURIN. My matric number 19BB05040. Okay. Every business unit, whether it is an industrial establishment, a trading concern, or a construction company, needs funds for carrying on its activities successfully. It requires funds to acquire fixed assets like machine, equipment, furniture, and so on, or to purchase raw materials or finished goods, to pay its creditors, to meet its day-to-day expenses. In fact, availability of adequate finance is one of the most important factors for success in any business. Okay, now, what is financial planning? Okay, financial planning is the process of estimating the capital required and determining its composition. It is the process of framing financial policies in relation to procurement, investment, and administration of funds of an enterprise. Financial planning is a process, not a product. It is the long-term method of wisely managing your finances while at the same time negotiating the financial barriers that inevitably arise in every stage of life. Okay, next objective of financial planning. First, determining capital requirement. This will depend upon factors like cost of current and fixed assets, promotional expenses, and long-range planning. Capital requirements have to be looked with both aspects, which are short-term and long-term requirements. Second, determining capital structure. The capital structure is the composition of capital, which are the relative kind and proportion of capital required in the business. This includes decision of debt-equity ratio, both short-term and long-term. Third, framing financial policies with regards to cash control, lending, and borrowing. Okay, next, a finance manager ensures that the scarce of financial resources are maximally utilized in the best possible manner at least cost in order to get maximum returns on investment. Okay, next, what is financial planner? A financial planner is a qualified investment professional who helps individuals and corporations meet their long-term financial objectives. Financial planners do their work by consulting with clients to analyze their goals, risk tolerance, and life or corporate stage, they identify a suitable class of investment for them. From there, they may set up a program to help the client meet those goals by distributing their available savings into a diversified collection of investments designed to grow or provide income as desired.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SITI BARIAH binti DAUD 19BB05026. I will present about the development of the financial planning services as an professions in Malaysia. The financial planning concept in Malaysia was initially related to the insurance sector before developing as an individual field. Jadi, disebabkan oleh kemajuan industri insurans, organisasi insurans, jadi mereka merasakan perlunya ada kursus-kursus profesional untuk melatih seseorang itu dalam bidang perancangan kewangan mereka. So, start from that, financial planning in Malaysia was developing as an individual field. Alright, basically the financial planning is relatively most governing bodies by the USA. So here are the flow chart showing that the financial planning services act as a profession from the US until Malaysia. First is in 1969, where the International Association of Financial Planning was formed. The IAFP is formed to promote the wealth management, conduct educational and training programs for members, and to promote the ethical conduct among practitioners or members. Next, on the 1970, where the college and university start undergraduate and master level course in financial planning. Next, in 1972, the College of Financial Planning is originally established to award the certified financial planner designations. And on 1973, the Institute of Certified Financial Planners formed by the Certified Financial Planners Designers. And on 1980, the American College offered the Chartered Financial Consultant to the American students. And on 1987, the American Institute of the Certified Public Accountant developed the Personal Financial Planning Specialist Programs. The National Associations of Malaysian Life Insurance and Financial Advisor introduced the Fellow Chartered Financial Planners Program Designation Program in Malaysia. In 1998, the Financial Planning Association in Singapore introduced the Certified Financial Planning Program in Singapore. In 2001, the Asia Pacific Financial Services Associations adopt the Fellow Chartered Financial Planner programs as the joint professional financial planner designation for its member. And on 5 November 2002, the Governor of the Bank Negara Malaysia launched the Registered Financial Planner designation organized by the Committee of Malaysians Financial Planning Council. 2003, the Asia Pacific Financial Services Associations recognized the Fellow Chartered Financial Planner programs designers from Malaysia and Singapore. And on 10 March 2004, the Malaysian Financial Planner Council registered as an association in Malaysia, and on 2007 it is officially the Financial Planning Association in Malaysia, and the Islamic Banking and Finance Institutions in Malaysia launched the very first Islamic Financial Planner certifications program in Malaysia. Financial planning services provide to the public in Malaysia, as well as educational programs offered on the subject are planned. So, as a country with a predominant Muslim populations, it was felt that a curriculum should be developed with the aim of the fulfilling the demand of the Muslim populace of Malaysia. So, the several attempts have been made so far by different organizations to provide a financial planning program that suit the Muslim clientele. So, like I said, this is the main of the regulatory bodies that oversee the financial planning practice in Malaysia, which is the first is Malaysian Financial Planning Council, which is MFPC, and then the second is Financial Planning Association of Malaysia, which is FPAM. So, we go to the first is that the Malaysian Financial Planning Council. Okay, the MFPC was formed in 2002 to represent the financial planning professions in Malaysia and developing a professional levels program. The MFPC also provide the set of the best practice standard and the code of ethics that must be adhered by registered financial planner and Sharia registered financial planner designers. The objective of the MFPC is to ensuring that the public will be served with the highest quality of the financial planning services. The second is the Financial Planning Associations of Malaysia, which is FPAM. The FPAM was formed in 1999. The association is represented by the group of the corporate and professionals individuals in the turn represent the diverse financial services industry covering the insurance, unit trust, banking, stock broking, and others. The mission is to establish the global CFP, which is the Certified Financial Planner made as the leading symbol of excellence for personal financial planning in Malaysia.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, my name is AHMAD MUZAJJAD min SAINI. My matric number is 19BB05050. Okay, so today I want to present about key differences to conventional and methodologies and Sharia view on spending. Okay, firstly is key differences to conventional and methodologies. Financial is a field primarily concerned with decisions and activities related to finance. Because of this, the outlook of Sharia on wealth and finance is of crucial importance in Islamic financial planning. Okay, accumulation of wealth and spending it should be done in accordance with the Sharia criteria as the guiding principle at every level. Islamic financial planning therefore is of much wider scope and envisaged for a longer terms in this sense. Then conventional financial planning. It is the responsibility of the Islamic financial planner to help clients plan their finances in a way that ensure success in both the worlds. Sharia view on spending. Allah as the provider has entrusted wealth to man to use wisely for his benefit and that of others. The Sharia perspective of spending requires Muslims to set their financial goals and identify priorities, target and costs. People set aside a surplus for future be done in a way that does not result in the neglect of our duties towards other members of the society.
Hi, my name is MURSHIDA binti Muhammad SALLEH and you can call me Anis. Today I want to present about additional aspect relevant to the Islamic financial planning process. Okay, in Islamic financial planning, the overall process would be substantially similar with an important additional responsibility placed on the planner. It is that the relevant Sharia guidelines be kept in view by the planner constantly, and the planning should ensure a contravention of Sharia guidelines does not occur at any stage of the development and implementation of the plans. The Islamic financial planner may attempt to recommend, where possible, spending on means of sadaqah and wakaf endowments that result in creating an ongoing chain of charities. The benefits and virtues of adopting such means can be emphasized, which, according to the teaching of Sharia, are not confined to the hereafter alone, but bring in worldly dividends as well. The financial planning process comprising the 6 steps. First step is establish the goals or relationship. Second step is gather the relevant data. And step 3 is to analyze data. And step 4, develop a plan. And step 5 is implement the plan. And lastly, step 6 is monitor the progress. Next, here are the financial planning process comprising the 6 steps, also with additional aspect relevant to the Islamic financial planning. For step 1 is setting goals, objectives and priorities. The purpose for step 1 is establish where the clients wants to go and arrange them in order of importance. The additional aspect for step 1 is why, when, where and for whom assets are be built. Consider goals and objective of Muslim. For the second step is gathering relevant data and informations. The purpose for second step is crucial information for determining the client situations. It is to appropriate, accurate and complete information, not only quantitative but also qualitative information on Sharia obligations such as needy relative. For step 3 is analyzing information and assessing financial status. It is to identifying the client's needs, resources, constraints and options. The third step is to verify current net worth and current cash flow. Determine current financial situation as indicated by financial ratio. And for the step 4 is developing and presenting financial plan for implementations. It is to detailing the problems and solution in a written format for the client considerations and actions. The additional aspect for step 4 is include planning for risk, tax, investments, children's educations, avoid all prohibited means, retirement, estate, and also the fourth step is the most important step for Muslim is to include zakat, hajj, and other obligations. Next, the step 5 is executing the financial planning. It is to getting permission and implement to plan effective and efficiently. In step 5, include selection of investment and other products, writing of wills, creating trust, complying with Sharia criteria, recommending and engaging professionals in specific areas as required. And the last step is to monitor the execution and reviewing of the financial plans. The purpose for step 6 is to checking and the execution to ensure goals and objectives listed are met. It is also to verify plan is on track, evaluating plan, revising, reflecting on the current stage in life, and incorporating change in life. That's all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Haziqah. So we move to the next slide, which is about Sharia position on the profession of financial planning. So Sharia regulation governing human activities such as spending, saving, and also investment. So that relation between economic growth such as contractual obligation are dutifully observed. So financial planner should inquire such as knowledge if they wish to advise their client on Sharia matters. So a financial planner also should seek to ensure that choices pertaining to these kind of activities are made and operationally implement within the Sharia parameters. Next, Sharia position of financial planner from the perspective of the client would belong category of permissible actions. So engaging a financial planner is a step taken in the direction of providing ease and comfort to the individual through assigning the tasks. Based on contract of financial planner, especially on leasing, client employs the planner to study his financial details and formulate a plan that's suitable for his needs in exchange. So if aspect of implementation is handled by the planner, so this could involve wakala or agency. So financial planner represent to the client in transaction such as in investment. Okay, we move to the Sharia guidelines on financial planning as a profession. So it is common in profession of financial planner that the planner introduces fee by making referrals. So financial planner also earns investment product that available in the market to their client. So financial planner earns income through a result that he providing or his providing financial planning service to their client. So this should be done with knowledge and also approval by their client. So if the financial planner puts his earning through referral fees and also commission, he will be committing dishonesty in Sharia. So an Islamic financial planner should be conscious of his duty and also contribute to realization of overall activities on the Sharia, such as common welfare and also reducing poverty.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SITI MAISARAH binti BAHAROL. My matric number is 19BB05027. Today I would like to show the difference between Islamic financial planning and conventional financial planning. Okay, in this slide I just state the three key point of difference between Islamic financial planning and conventional financial planning. Okay, let's look the first key of difference between Islamic financial planning and conventional financial planning. First key difference between Islamic financial plannings and conventional financial plannings is time horizon. What mean time horizons? Time horizon is a fixed point of time in the future. Okay, let's look time horizon of Islamic financial plannings. For Islamic financial planning, Islamic worldly view 12 pola. That means cover worldly life and the hereafter. Okay, that's because the lifespan of Muslim do not end up open thread, but it will continue in the hereafter. Then time horizon for conventional financial plannings. It's only cover worldly life and also create strategy to help client to achieve their financial goals only. The second key difference of Islamic financial plannings and conventional financial plannings is objective. Okay, let's look objective of Islamic financial plannings. Objective of Islamic financial plannings is to achieve state of al-falah, prosperity that leads a good life in this world, means hayatan tayyibah, and al-jannah, paradise in the hereafter. For the conventional financial planning, objective is it's just only focus on winning and servicing the clients in orderly manner according to the ethical and also professional standards. Conventional Islamic financial planning also have a goal for personal certification. That means it's in conventional financial planning is only for what the client want and what the client needs. The third key difference of Islamic financial planning and conventional financial planning is methods. Method of Islamic financial planning use is provide impartial advisory and at the same time must conform to Sharia in his pursuit of wealth. Muslim as a Muslim must abide by the Sharia, and also in composing the whole of the thing must approach towards a Sharia compliant wealth management. The planner function and also the planner function limits as a part of ibadah, balance between personal, social obligation and the hereafter. Method that conventional conventional financial plannings use is method also provide impartial advisory and to act in the best interest of client instead of being a mere product pusher, and balance between personal and social obligation. Thank you. That's all from me.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad IQBAL by ROSLI, and my metric number is 19BB05008. Okay, I will continue to be present about well as mean to achieve al-falah. So the first point is well as mean to achieve al-falah is to be successful in this world and in the hereafter. Okay, so the one of the primary objective of Islam is al-falah, of all well-being of the mankind in this world and in the next world, which is the hereafter. That is why Al-Quran, the revealed book of Islam, admires those who pray to God, which is our Lord, give unto us in the world that which is good, and in the hereafter that which is good, and guard us from the doom of fire. Al-Baqarah, verse number 201. And the next point is the Islamic concept of falah is very comprehensive. It refers to spiritual, moral, socio-economic well-being in this world and success in the hereafter. The explanation is at micro level. Al-falah refer to a situation where an individual is adequate, provided for in respect of his basic needs, and enjoy necessary freedom and leisure to work for his spiritual and material advancement, where at macro level, it aims at establishment of an egalitarian and happy society with clean environment, with freedom from one and with opportunities to its member for progress in socio-politic and religious affairs. Although welfare of the individual and the society does not necessarily lie only in economic prosperity, because moral, culture and social political advancement is equally important. But still, Islam does not discourage achievement of material prosperity through fair means. And the last point is the concept of falah in strictly economic field refer to material well-being of the citizen of an Islamic state, which is the economic system of Islam aims to achieve economic well-being and betterment of people through equitable distribution of material resources and through establishment of social justice. Yet the basis objective of Islam system remain the same, which has been clearly laid down by the Quran, but seek with the wealth which God has bestowed on there the home of the hereafter, nor neglect the portion in this world, but do goods as God has been good to the, and seeks not mischief in the land, for God loveth not those who do mischief. In the Al-Baqarah, verse 77. Okay. So lastly, the conclusion that we can make from the Islamic financial planning in Malaysia is the Islamic finance has been grows rapidly in volume and diversity. Malaysia will remain one of the top Islamic finance and center of expertise, education, excellence, especially as this sector is so well supported by the government and central bank as well as through other institutions. One guest remarked that when wealthy Muslims search for appropriate Islamic finance product, including wealth management product, they must carefully assess which one offer genuine Islamic or Sharia compliance. Not just those product with Sharia label, like people said, read the ingredient, not just the label. Okay, thank you.